podcast on juvenile justice in Malaysia. So today I am Krishnan Raj and my co-host Mr. Kevin. So we are diving deep into the world of underage crime, so in the juvenile justice system and what type is a Malaysian system that handle what reformers are needed. So today our respected judges are joined with us, so Mr. Shashwan and Mr. Vinod and Mr. Mahmood. So today regarding our juvenile justice, so the first question I move to Mr. Vinod. So can you what you think of so explain about what juvenile justice means that different from the adult juveniles in Malaysia?
Okay, so sure. First, the juvenile system is the justice by the legal system for minors who are below 18. So for the adults, they more focus on punishment rather than rehab. So for the minor, they focus more on rehabilitation, where they trust that minors who are under 18, they can improve, they can when they become an adult, they can know what they can do and all. So rather than punish, they will teach them more. Okay. So for the Malaysia Act, Child Act 2001 ensures that children are given guidance, not just penalties. For example, a child cannot be sentenced to death or life imprisonment. Okay. So next I will say about minors that below 18, they can be placed on probation, sent to rehabilitation, such like just now I say, they will be sent to rehab first. One of the center in Malaysia is Sekolah Tunas Bakti. Okay, so where they ordered to do community service. For adult, when they do a mistake or any wrong, they will be punished. So for the minors who do one of the example of rehabilitation is doing a community service to a public place, school, and also the public where they have a lot of people. So the goal is to help them to reintegrate into society, not stigmate them for life. We have improved a lot but rural areas lack resources. Many juvenile centers are overcrowded and also understaffed. Now there are a lot of cases where minors doing, so there's not enough place for all the minors to be placed in one place. So finally I will say about
Okay, thank you, Mr. Vinod.
Okay, thanks host. Okay, juvenile crime has been the rise lately, from school violence to cyber scam. So with us today we have three amazing guests, Mr. Shashwin, Mr. Vinod and Mr. Mahmood, who will share facts, real cases and solutions. Okay, for guest Shashwin. Now let's talk about the causes. Why are some kids turning to crime? Can you explain about that?
Yes. So there are many reasons. So broken family and peer pressure, and then also poverty, and then school dropout, and then also social media. So in influence, social media influence. So one major case in 2023 is the teenagers in Batavia. So they do is the do housebreaking, but they say it's for TikTok purpose only.
So do you think the TikTok is a minor problem for the current teenagers or?
Yes, it's current problem because when the teenagers watch TikTok, so it's problem to like because nowadays the TikTok influence do a more how to say it's the more negative road, and then also
so now you can see so now even they have a restriction for the kids like underage people access to the TikTok. So even some other adults even parents given their phones to their children play like that. So what do you think about that? So is that good or?
No, it's bad because when old time, so children all play in the playground. Yeah, nowadays all play with the phone. So the parents also give to give.
So there is a witness and there also from the parental side, so there is a witness. So to the access the TikTok and they have a chances to do their crime like underage.
Yeah.
Okay, understand. So next we go for the next question. So to Mr. Mahmood.
Yes.
So my question is about. So can you walk us through how the juvenile cases are actually handled in the court base? How the juvenile cases are exactly handled in court?
Okay.
So from your opinion, just give me how the court handle this type of cases in Malaysia.
So when the children is arrested, they will notify the parent that their children is arrested. So the child will taken to child court. If that kid is found guilty, the judge will not consider a prison, but the relative like reform school or counseling to the children.
Okay.
Okay. For as Mr. Mahmood, do you have any recent case about that? Can you give me an example?
So the recent case that I read, a 15 years old boy in Johor found stolen a motorcycle. So instead of the prison, the judge give him a 6-month counseling and a community service. The court empathized, giving him a second chance to him. So the boy don't need to go to prison. They can go like 2 in line to reform them.
Okay, Mr. Can you explain who is the main reason the kids are turning to be a crime? Can anyone?
Their parents, because one of it is lack of love, because they don't spend more time with the kids, so they won't be aware of what the kids doing behind them lah. Mostly their friends with who they playing, they talking. So one of it will turn them into being a criminal. So like just now my friend say, TikTok we can also say as negative and also positive. Why everyone saying it only in a negative way? They can also use TikTok for education purpose. They can learn more things. They can see wildlife videos, like animals, like for kids. So why you can say only it as a negative thing? So the parents need to be aware of what they're doing. So one of it is the parents. Then the individual mindset. So how they seeing one things when they scrolling TikTok, they can see a thing in a good way, in the perspective. But some people turning it into a bad way. They see it in a if they see a girl, they sexually assault her. So it will change them in a, maybe they can become a rapist in future when they become an adult. So most of it is their mindset, how they see it.
Okay, thank you.